Attention passionate Philadelphia, EAGLES FANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Philadelphia Eagles' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Philadelphia Eagles fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Philadelphia, EAGLES FANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you're a die-hard Eagles supporter, you've probably been glued to your screens the past few days, trying to understand what's going on with the team's passing game. And honestly, it's been quite a ride. The Eagles, known for their dynamic offense and explosive plays in recent seasons, are currently facing some serious challenges through the first two games of the 2025 season. Jalen Hurts, the reigning dual-threat star, has thrown for just 253 yards so far, and believe it or not, he hasn't thrown a single touchdown yet. That's a startling stat for fans who are used to seeing Hurts light up the scoreboard and make those jaw-dropping plays that we've come to love. What's even more surprising is that despite these struggles, Hurts maintains a 75% completion percentage, which is actually quite high. But the problem is, he's averaging just 5-6 yards per completion. And that's the key point, isn't it? The Eagles' passing offense just isn't clicking the way we expected or hoped it would at this stage. It's a puzzle that's frustrating fans, coaches, and players alike. Now, looking at the receiver room, it's clear that the impact is being felt across the board. Devonta Smith, who has been a reliable target in recent seasons, currently leads with 69 yards in 2 games. That's not a lot, especially when you consider the talent and potential he has. Many fans are watching closely, waiting to see if Smith can step up and be a consistent threat down the field. But the spotlight has been mostly on A.J. Brown, and rightfully so. Brown, who's known for his physicality, route running, and big playability, has just 35 yards on 6 receptions to start the season. And that has sparked a lot of conversations, some of them quite heated. People are talking about whether Brown is frustrated or even considering a trade out of Philadelphia because of this rough start. But here's the thing, Brown, to everyone's surprise, has been practicing what head coach Nick Sirianni has been preaching all along, being a team player. He's been consistent in his approach, showing maturity and leadership, even amid the media's speculation and the fans' concerns. Brown actually took some time to speak with the media, and he addressed the situation head-on. He said he has no problems with the discussions about the passing game, viewing it as a form of accountability. That's a mature stance, especially considering the pressure he's under. Brown mentioned, "I think the reason why people may talk about it is because they want to know if it's substantial and can you sustain that throughout the season. So I think that's fair. That's a fair thing to talk about. But our job is to continue to try to find a way to win." It's a reminder that, in football, sometimes the stats don't tell the full story. There's a lot of work behind the scenes, a lot of adjustments, and a lot of mental toughness required. And speaking of mental toughness, Sirianni made it clear last week that the wide receivers need to stay ready, regardless of the game plan. He told them that there will be games where they might catch only 2 passes, or maybe 12, and they need to be prepared for whatever comes their way. And he made sure to give a shout-out to Brown for staying true to that philosophy, for being a team player who's willing to make those critical catches when they're needed most. That's the kind of leadership and mindset that can turn a struggling offense around. It's about the collective effort, about trusting the system and each other, even when the results aren't immediately coming. Now, some folks have been quick to point fingers at offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo, criticizing the play calling, especially the lack of deep passes and the reliance on short slant routes. But Brown was quick to defend his coach. He said, "We're happy with him, just trying to figure some things out." That's a sign of unity in the locker room. Brown, who's always been known for his professionalism, showed a different side last year when he was caught reading Inner Excellence, Train Your Mind for Extraordinary Performance by Jim Murphy during a game. That moment was a testament to how he approaches football, not just physically, but mentally. It's about controlling what he can control, managing frustrations, and staying focused on improvement. Brown explained that understanding what he can control is a huge part of his mindset. You just try to remove the emotions and just put your business hat on and just try to find a way to get better because that's the only thing that matters. So, regardless of what I'm feeling, it really doesn't matter, he said. Now, despite all this, Brown remains optimistic about the team's direction. After the recent win against the Kansas City Chiefs, he addressed the passing offense directly. He said, "I think the reason why people may talk about it is because they want to know if it's substantial and can you sustain that throughout the season. So I think that's fair. It's a fair point. Fans want to see the offense click, and the team's success depends on it. The Eagles have a tough challenge coming up this Sunday against the Los Angeles Rams, and fans are hoping that Brown and the passing game can finally get into a rhythm. The Rams' defense is no joke, and they'll test the Eagles' offensive resilience. It's a critical game, not just for the division standings but for the confidence of the entire team. Looking at the bigger picture, the Eagles' season is still very much in its early stages, and plenty of questions remain. Can Jalen Hurts find his rhythm and deliver the big plays we know he's capable of? Can the receivers, especially Brown and Smith, step up when it counts? And will the coaching staff be able to adapt and unlock the full potential of this offense? These are the questions that every Eagles fan is asking right now. And honestly, it's part of what makes this season so intriguing. The team has shown resilience before, and even in these early struggles, there's a sense that they're capable of turning things around. The talent is there, the leadership is present, and the desire to succeed is undeniable. The NFC East, as always, is shaping up to be one of the most competitive divisions in football, with rivalries that run deep and teams that refuse to give in easily. The Eagles, with their rich history and passionate fan base, are always under the spotlight. And every game, every play, every decision is scrutinized and analyzed from every angle. That's what makes covering the Eagles so exciting. You're not just watching a team, you're part of a story that's constantly evolving, full of ups and downs, triumphs and setbacks. And remember, folks, this season is far from over. The Eagles have plenty of time to adjust, to refine their game plan, and to find that offensive spark that can propel them to the top of the NFC. The talent is there, and the leadership, especially from players like Brown and Hurts, remains strong. It's about staying positive, trusting the process, and believing in the team's ability to overcome adversity. The fans' energy, the passion at Lincoln Financial Field, and the resilience of this squad could be the catalyst for a big turnaround. So whether it's the next game against the Rams or the one after that, keep supporting, keep believing, because the Eagles are a team that's always ready to fight back, no matter the odds. And now, Philadelphia Eagles fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Philadelphia Eagles. Do you think the passing game will turn around soon? Are you confident that Hurts and the receivers can find their rhythm? Or are you worried about the upcoming challenges? Whatever your thoughts are, I want to hear them. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, more insights, and all the latest Philadelphia Eagles news. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's keep this incredible Eagles family strong. Because at the end of the day, we're all in this together, cheering for our team through every high and low until they bring home another Super Bowl title.